Okay, hello everybody and welcome to another video. Today we're going to be doing a mileage correction on a Mercedes Sprinter 2006. This is my personal vehicle and we're going to do this for the demonstration purposes. Okay, so let me turn the ignition switch on and let's have a look at the mileage. This van has around about 150,000 kilometers. We are going to change it and we're going to make it 217,000 kilometers. And let me explain how this works. If we change the instrument cluster and the instrument cluster has less mileage, and let's assume that the instrument cluster has 100,000 miles on it and the EIS has 200,000 miles on it. When you replace the instrument cluster and you put it back onto the car, it will synchronize itself to the highest mileage, which in this case the EIS has the highest mileage, so that will be turned into 200,000 miles. So what we are going to do today, we are going to zero the instrument cluster, because we can do this through the OBD. We don't have to remove it. And then we're going to remove the ignition switch and we're going to manually change the mileage to 217,000 kilometers. Now, make a note, 150,937 kilometers on the clock. And we're going to pump that up to 217,000 kilometers. Okay, I am going to be using this SVCI 2019. This is a Chinese clone to a Bridus. I'm going to be using this to zero the instrument cluster, and after that we're going to move to the EIS, removing it and changing the mileage onto that. So here we go. There's my laptop. We're going to go to Mercedes. I'll continue. Okay, special functions. We are going to read the instrument cluster. I don't see an instrument cluster here. Mileage calibration, let's try that. Okay, this is a Sprinter up to 2006. Okay, read the mileage, 150,937. If you remember, 150,937. Okay, we're going to change this now to 0. Okay, 0, and then we're going to set the mileage. And on the mileage on the instrument cluster, I believe is going to be changing to dashes until we synchronize it with the EIS. Set that. Setting the odometer, please wait, as you can see at the bottom left. Okay, please wait. It takes about a minute or two to do this, so you need to have patience. Setting the odometer, please wait. By the way, there are many ways you can do this. There are also many different tools you can use to do this procedure. This is the way I do it. There you go. Wait for it. He's still working on it, so he's telling me setting the odometer, please wait. There you go. Now we've got dashes, so the odometer now is gone to 0. And what we have to do now, oh, there you go, odometer successfully changed. That's on the laptop. And what we have to do now is to remove the ignition switch. Okay, we have to remove that. So I'm going to turn the ignition off. And to remove this, we need to remove this panel here. Okay. There's a screw here that we need to remove. There it is. Yeah, that one there. That's a torque 20, I believe. And also we need to, once we remove that screw there, we remove this thing here, the lighting box. We remove this so that we can get that out, and then we got 2 screws under here. Torque 20, we have to remove this, and we get the ignition switch out. So bear with me a second, let me get some tools and we'll do that. Okay, I'm gonna try by removing the screws underneath. There's one. This comes off. There it is. I'm going to remove these 2 screws here as well. That's one. Go to the other side. Oh, there's one missing. Okay, we're going to lift this out, and over here we leave those on the floor. We've got 2 screws there. Now I need to undo that screw so I can pull this, do that screw there so I can pull this out when I get the ignition switch. Yes, another screw there. I get these 2 out. Get the other one. Okay. Now we're going to go to the top, and we are going to do this one. Okay, let me move that cigarette out of the way. But bad habit. Come on. Oh dear. I thought I did it fully. There you go. That goes to the floor. Now I'm going to pull this out. Okay. So I need to undo this EIS. I'm going to remove it. I'm going to pull this out a little bit and remove that out. So let me get a tool for this and I'll come back. Okay, this is the tool that I need. Okay, remove that to release the EIS. There it is. Let me see if I can do this with one hand. Okay, I need two hands, guys. I need one hand to pull this out, and I will remove this to the side. Let me get that out, and I will come back. Okay, here it is out. I'm gonna remove all the plugs. You squeeze these two in, push it outwards. Nope, I am sorry, I'm gonna have to use both hands. There are 3 connections at the back. You need to remove them. This, I think they remove them easily. This one as well. That comes out. And this is the ignition switch. Sorry, the steering lock, I believe. Sorry, guys. Okay. Now I need to use both hands for this. Let me see if I can do it this way. Okay. Okay, now I squeeze those 2 tabs on the side, push it forward, and it comes off. And here is the EIS. Let's go and read this switch. Okay, now I remove the EIS from the casing. This is my VVDI proc. We're gonna try and read the EEPROM on that. Save the file, change the mileage, and then write the file back onto it. Here is my laptop. So we're going to mobilize a Benz, and we're gonna go to Sprinter. Sprinter as 256. Okay. I know why that is. It's also written onto the EIS. Okay, so we're going to read the EEPROM. We don't need the flash. We're going to read the EEPROM. Oh, it needs 12 power. I've got a. I'm sorry, guys. The plug wasn't plugged in correctly, so there was no power there. Second time. Okay, let's try again and read this EEPROM. Operation successful. Okay, let's verify that it was red. Okay. Okay, operation successful. Now we can save this file. Okay, we're gonna save it onto my desktop. We're gonna save it as Sprinter 150,000, 150K. Okay, save that. Minimize that. Now we need to change the mileage. And how I do that, it's I have a software called TacoSoft. Here it is. Okay, you can find this anywhere on the internet. It's free. Let me close that. Just give it a minute to load up. Here it is. Now we're going to go to select the car, Mercedes. We go down to Sprinter. And mine is the last one on the menu. and it tells me that the mileage is at line 030 and 040. That's 0F, blah blah blah. This is not, this is an example, by the way. So I need to change the mileage on the first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, the 8th bit. Up to the 8th bit we don't touch it, and we change the other 8, there's a 16, yeah, another 8 bit here and 8 bit here, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 bits. Okay, so we change this part of the EEPROM file to the mileage that we want to do, and we want to do a 217,000, 217. Shall we do 302 just to see if that comes out correct? 302. Okay, we'll calculate, and that's what we're going to write onto that part of the EEPROM file. So bear with me a second, let me load the EEPROM file. Line 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're going to start from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're going to type 21, 28, FF, 5C, 21, FF, 28, 5C. It repeats itself, I think. Does it? No, it doesn't. 21, 28. No, it doesn't. Okay. So where are we now? 28, 5C, FF, 21, 28, FF, and 5C. Okay, now we're going to save this. Save as. All right, I think it saved it as 150K. This is the file we corrected. Okay, and you can see line 30 starts with 21 and so forth. So that should be good. Write that on. Okay. I'm going to, I failed. Okay. Let's try again. I wonder why. Right. Continue. Okay, operation success. And verify. Once we verified and it's correct, I'm going to go back and read it again just to make sure that the changes are there. Oh dear, it failed. Let's verify one more time. Not my day today. Okay. I wonder why that is. I'm going to write the file again. Second time. Continue. You see, nothing goes smoothly sometimes, and you have to keep on trying until you get things right. Let's hope that this time will be okay. Failed. Damn. And now we don't have the original file because we changed the mileage, but we can go back and change it again. I am going to read it. I am not going to verify it. We'll put it back on the car and let's see if it works. Okay, there you go. We have 21, 28, FF, 5C, and so forth. Okay, well, I'm going to go and put it back in the car now, and we're going to continue from there and see if we can make the changes. All right, we're back on the car. I just put the EIS. I'm going to leave it like that for now, just to make sure that everything is gone well. I'm going to just make sure that the key it's on. Just leave it there. In fact, I'm going to turn it on. Okay, let's see. There you go. You got my dashes there. Now that will not change. The EIS and the instrument cluster will not synchronize themselves by themselves. We have to synchronize it ourselves. And if we go to my SVCI, you will see now we're going to go and do the mileage here again. We're going to go to Sprinter. Okay. Now read the mileage. 0. Okay. Now we're going to synchronize with the EIS. Okay. And we wait for that to be done. It will take a minute or two, maybe 3 minutes. And once that's done, we should be good to go. Connecting to the instrument cluster, please wait. We'll keep an eye on the instrument cluster as well. Okay, dash and EIS has been initialized. There you go, 2,017,302 kilometers. All right. Is that good? That is good. Now I'm going to turn it off. All right, let's do that. Let's start it up. Okay, and wait a minute and let's see what the mileage is. There you go, all done. I need to go back and put the mileage correctly, and I also have to put all this EIS back and everything that I have removed, and that is my job. So I'll see you next one.